With the new energy price cap coming into force, is it still cheaper to run an electric car over a petrol or a diesel? Let's get into it. So the new price cap comes into force on the 1st of October 2022, and I know this has a lot of people concerned, and I thought it would be a good idea to discuss and reassure you that it is still cheaper to run an electric car over a petrol or a diesel. So from the 1st of October 2022, a new price cap comes into force. The price cap for customers on a standard variable tariff will increase to £3,549 if you pay by direct debit, and to £3,764 if you pay any other way. And if you're on a prepayment meter, the price cap will increase to £3,608. So what I thought I'd do today is a car comparison for you. I'm going to compare an electric car. I'm going to compare the Ford Mache E to the Ford Kuga, which is a 1.5 petrol standard car. Now the Ford Mache E at entry level has a 68 kilowatt battery, has 265 brake horsepower, and it has 273 official miles, but realistically around a 211 mile range. It's 0 to 62 miles an hour in 6.9 seconds. It's a rear wheel drive, and higher specs on the Mache E do offer an all-wheel drive. Now this comparison and the figures I'm going to give you are only really relevant today. Prices are going up, they're going down, they fluctuate. Also you need to bear in mind that different areas cost different amounts of fuel, and also when I refer to how many miles you'll get per litre, you need to take this with a pinch of salt because we all drive differently, and there's different things that affect the miles that you do get, such as weight in the vehicle, the weather, the way you drive, whether you do town driving or motorway driving. So allow a little bit of flexibility with this. Now the average price per kilowatt of energy at the minute is around 28p a kilowatt, and fuel average across the UK is around 170.4 pence per litre. The comparison I'm going to make is based on 1,000 miles a month, with the electric car owner paying 28p a kilowatt and the petrol owner paying 170.4 pence a litre. This comparison is going to be based over 1,000 miles or 12,000 a year. So for the electric car, 1,000 miles will cost the electric car owner about £78, and the petrol car owner, the petrol will cost them about £211. So this is based on the Mache E costing 7.8p a mile and the petrol car costing 21.1 pence a mile. Over the entire year, the electric car for 12,000 miles will cost around £936, and the petrol car will cost £2,529. So this is a saving on the electric car of around £1,503. Now my next comparison is going to be based on the price increase. So let's say you pay 52p a kilowatt now, and we're going to leave the fuel price the same at 170.4 pence per litre. 1,000 miles in the electric car will cost you £145, and once again the petrol car will cost you £211. This is based on the electric car costing 14.5p a mile, and the petrol car again 21.1 pence a mile. So over the year, the electric car will cost £1,737, and the petrol car will cost £2,529 again, based on 12,000 miles. This gives you a yearly saving still of £791. Before I forget, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. So as I said earlier, just take these figures with a pinch of salt. They're an average figure, so they may not apply to you exactly, but I'm just trying to provide some average figures that might help you out in showing you that the electric vehicles are still cheaper than the petrol or diesel cars. Now there are other ways to save money with your electricity bill, of course. These include utilising EV tariffs, and if you have solar and battery storage, this is going to help you tremendously. So what is an EV tariff? As the name suggests, an EV tariff is an energy tariff aimed towards the owners of electric vehicles. There are three different types of tariffs. We have the single tariff rate, the static time of use tariff, and a dynamic time of use tariff. A single rate tariff is where you pay a single amount throughout the entire day, but it's at a reduced rate because you own an electric vehicle. The static time of use tariff is the most popular EV tariff. Now this allows you to have a period of time overnight which offers a cheaper rate of electricity. So who offers these EV tariffs? Companies such as EDF, British Gas, Octopus, OVO Drive, Bulb and Good Energy, and there's some more, I won't list them all, but they're the main ones. As we know, it's difficult to switch between your energy suppliers at the minute, and you can only get on an EV tariff if you have an electric car. Also, you can't just swap your supplier because you have an electric car. You need to be with your supplier for a period of time. So if you do change, you may have to be with them for a couple of months maybe before they allow you to go on to an EV tariff. So what I want to do is another comparison with the Mache E and the Kuga, but assuming that you're going to use your EV tariff and charge your vehicle overnight at the cheaper rate. And I'll show you how much cheaper it is to charge your electric car over filling it up with fuel. So the energy supplier Octopus offer an EV rate of 7.5 pence per kilowatt overnight. So again, for 1,000 miles, it is now going to cost the electric vehicle owner £21 and the petrol owner £211. As you can see, this is substantially different. This means that the Mache E will cost you 2.1 pence per mile and the petrol again 21.1 pence per mile. So over the entire year, to run your electric car based on 12,000 miles, it will cost you £251 and the petrol car £2,529 still. This gives you a yearly saving of £2,278. So overall, yes, electricity prices are increasing, but you can be smart. You can get solar installed, you can get battery storage installed, get an EV tariff. All these things will contribute to your lifestyle costs being reduced because you own an electric car, and for 12,000 miles it will only cost you £251. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, leave some comments below. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel.